And we're back, guys. Welcome back to the channel, guys. We're playing Legend of Heroes Part 1. If you want to catch up, the description will be in the bottom below. And where we last left off, we did a lot of great things in the last episode. So if you want to find out what's going on, it'll be in the description below. Everybody else, if you like games with good storylines, like, comment, subscribe, hit the ding ding notification bell. And let's get to it. So the last one, we finished one of the field studies, which is really good. We were able to finish the field studies. Yeah, so let's get to it, man.
With summer well underway, a rainy spell seemed to hang over Trista.
Make sure we're recording. Perfect. Oh, yeah. It's raining, baby. What's up with that, man?
With our field study wrapped up, the other members of Class 7 and I returned to normal school life. But just when we thought we'd gotten used to the challenging lessons and the breakneck workload, a moment of dread washed over us, making our blood run cold.
Makes sense? Man.
As you all know, tomorrow marks the start of your midterm exams.
Oh, wow.
I'm no good with all these papers and essays and circling answers, so I won't really be able to help you much. But I'm administering some of your tests, so I'll be cheering you on from the sidelines. Make me proud, class.
We will.
Sometimes I lie awake at night and wonder how you became our teacher.
As I recall, aren't you in danger of a lecture by the vice principal if our performance isn't up to par?
Oh, I'm not too worried about that. Most of you tend to get pretty high grades anyway. I can hardly wait to see how well you all do. Remember, the results will be announced next Wednesday. Your scores will be posted on the board by rank, so you can see how you compare to the other classes in your year.
Oh, the sooner this week is over, the better.
I can almost taste the tedium.
I'm not gonna let Emma squeak by me again this time.
Damn. Still competitions there, buddy.
Oh, one more thing. They're gonna stick the average score for each class up there on the board, too.
Our class averages?
I suppose their intent is to furnish us with motivation in the form of class bragging rights.
Well, I do enjoy a challenge.
Anyway, I know it's only noonish, but I think that's enough homeroom for today. You guys can stay here and study, or just head on back to your dorms. Up to you. Prez, if you'll do the honors.
Yes, instructor. Stand, bow.
Also, they do stand and they bow. Gee, what should I do? I could stand to bone up on just about everything, honestly. But my biggest worry right now is math. I wouldn't mind doing a few study sessions with you, if you think it would help. I need to review math anyway. I'm not sure how much time I'll be able to spare, though. You mean it? That would be a huge help. My biggest weak spot is Erebonian history. I doubt that comes as a huge surprise to anyone. I think I understand all the material we've gone over directly in class, but there are some finer points. I can aid you with that if you'd like. Though, in return, I appreciate a fresh pair of eyes to help revise my military science essay. It would be my pleasure. Would you like to study with me, Fee? I guess so. Oh, would you two mind if I jumped in too? I could use a little refresher on my classics. Of course, you're more than welcome. Would you like to join us, Lara? No, I appreciate your invitation, but I'll have to pass this time. There's a subject I need to review in private. I'll see you all later. Bye, Lara, sexy thing. Cutie pie. What's up with her? Maybe I'm just reading too much into it, but could have sworn I saw her looking over at Fee. Hey, Reen. What is it? You heading back to the dorms? You're totally welcome to come study with us if you want. I wasn't planning on heading straight back. I might come and join you guys a bit later. All right then. Perhaps we'll see you later. All right, the day before the exam is a free day. Talking to certain characters will allow you to study with them. When you run out of bonding points, the time of the day will change to evening and the main story will advance. Perfect. So now we have to do our bonding stuff. Coolio. Alright. So how many do we have? We have 3. Okay. Let me make sure. So, okay, so we have some bonding points. Let's see. Who should we spend? Gymnasium. Let's go to the gymnasium. Let's go see what Laura's up to. Oh, it's upstairs, I think. Let's go spend some time with Laura. I want to get closer to Laura. Talk to Laura. Oh, are you two studying? Alyssa probably met up with Laura because she was worried about her. Yeah, we both figured we had a lot of art to brush up on. It's probably not our most important subject in the grand scheme of things, but that doesn't mean we shouldn't try. I've never had to deal with a series of exams right in a row like this. Laziness could very well be tantamount to failure. Would you like to join us, Reen? Yes. I'd love to. The exam's supposed to be focused on the basics of illustration, right? You got it. Let's get started. How about you ask the first question, Reen? Sure. Alright, let's do this. So I think now we're good. I don't know what's going on. Like, it was kind of stuttering. It was kind of weird. Okay, first question. Alyssa, what is a desin? I think it's a drawing that makes us of monochrome lines of varying heaviness to highlights the way light hits its subject. You think correctly. So Laura, what exactly is a sketch? A sketch portrays its subject roughly with very little in the way of detail. I suppose it could be likened to an early first draft of a drawing. That's right. Sketches and desins are basically two sides of the same coin, since both are used to start a painting. The big difference is that desin usually takes some time to finish, where sketches are pretty quick. But there's a method that's even quicker and more basic than sketching. Any ideas, Laura? That would be crocus, I believe. You two know your stuff, but maybe that just means we should be using harder questions to study with. Let me see if I can find some. Hey Reen, if you want, I can ask the next set of questions. It's hardly effective studying if you don't get to answer any questions yourself. It's okay, don't worry about it. Just give me a minute here and I'll find you a really good one. Well, if you insist. Maybe we should have expected this. He really is a kind-hearted person. Oh, ooh la la, she likes me. And so the three continue their art study sessions. Your bond with Alyssa strengthened. Your bond with Lotus strengthened. Okay. Beautiful. Okay. Now, next on the poll here, we're going to strengthen our bonds with. We have 2 more. So let's. Should we do Fee? We've been using Fee a lot. Let me increase my bond with Fee. Alright, so where's Fee? Let's see. Yeah. We have one more after this, so we'll do this one real quick on this episode of the 2 of you going over Erebonian history. I can't memorize things like this because it's all pointless. Fee, that seems a little harsh. Oh, I know. Why don't you join us, Reen? I'm sure it would make studying more enjoyable for Fee too. Yes, of course. That sounds like a good idea to me. The exam's going to be focused on the War of the Lions, right? That's right. Shall we start from the beginning then? Let's do this. Let's get this party started, baby. After that, Drakeels gathers soldiers in the Northern Highlands, and in the year 952 of the Septian calendar, he liberated the capital, bringing the war to an end. Excellent, well done, Fee. I guess it stuck. Incidentally, the war came to an end in July of that year, which is next month, so that's easy to remember. They say it was raining in Halmdale that day, but legend has it at the moment Emperor, excuse me guys, Drakeels, I believe, stepped into the city, the rain stopped. Huh, that's neat. Yep, that seems like a story that'll stick in my memory. Ha ha ha. You're a pretty good teacher, aren't you? Well, I'm always using tricks like these to help me remember things. If you're having fun while you're studying, it makes it that much easier for the material to stick in your memory. Interesting. So that's your method. Well, if you can do it, we can do it too. Shall we finish this stuff off then? Please. Alright, so they just basically finished. Emma and Rain no longer making sure that they know that they're Ebonian history back and forth. Your bonds have strengthened. Beautiful. Beautiful. Now we're gonna go, let's see. Who are we going to... Let's go to the library. You know what? Yeah, I think, yeah, let's do that. Let's do Machias and what was his name? I'm bad with names. Machias and the little dude there. In the library, you'll find books detailing key terminology on the second floor and a recommended reading corner on the first. The recommended reading corner is updated almost every month, so it's worth checking on a regular basis. Actually, this is the first time we've been to the library, guys. What's more, many books you read will be added to the book tab of your notebook for future reference. You can access the book tab by pressing the touchpad in the camp menu. Okay, so that, I think that's the corner over here. Maybe it's upstairs, I don't know. Alright, let's just do this real quick. Get closer to these two guys. Oh, so this is where you are. Wow. When you guys study, you don't mess around. Oh well, no better motivator than fear, right? Our exams start tomorrow and we've got to know our orbital science. I want to make sure I study as much as I possibly can before then. There's no such thing as too prepared. Besides, this is our last chance to get a full day of studying in. How about it, Reen? Up for one last marathon study session? Yeah, guys, let's do this. Alright, science it is. Quite my forte anyway. In that case, let's get started with the basics. Sounds good to me. Beautiful. Let them do their thing, yada yada yada. So the orbital energy is generated by septium, right? And it differs from other types of energy, and in that it replenishes itself over time. It's hard to imagine what life would be like without it. Orbital energies in everything, lighting, railroads, railways, telephones, battle ordnance. Can't read today, guys. I'm sorry. That segues nicely into our next topic. Let's talk battle ordnance. The first key feature is their portability. A second is their ability to synchronize with their users, allowing them to easily use orbital arts, magic for the everyman. Features 3 is their flexibility. A battle ornament capabilities can change dramatically based on the quartz within. That summarizes wouldn't have been more perfect if we read it out of the book textbook. That's our Machias. I can't believe you could rattle off all that without even stopping to think. But if you already have the basics down, are you just trying to help me instead of focusing on what you are really needing to study? No, it's not that. Reciting the information I've learned like this helps it stick in my memory. Cough. I might look flashy, but this is really productive study for me too. Well, everyone needs a method. As I said earlier, it's not possible to be too prepared. And while we still have a lot of ground to cover in our orbital science review, I would appreciate if you would help me study for a few others when we're done. Ah, of course. I'll be happy to. Really? Well, thanks. Alright, let's get to it. Let's move on to the next section, people. And then we got to continue the oral science studies. Feeling much more confident about the exam every minute. Beautiful. Our bonds have increased. Alright. Let's do this. And we finished that. Oh, it's already time to head home. I didn't even realize because of the rain. I guess I should get ready to head back to the dorms. Got my umbrella.
Excuse me.
Lovely voice.
I do apologize for stopping you on a rainy day like this.
Well, hello.
Do you know if this is the building in which I might find the principal's office?
Oh, yeah, you're in the right place. His office is in the East Wing, first floor. The receptionist might have gone home already, but I can show you the way if you'd like.
Thank you for your kindness. But I couldn't possibly trouble you more than I have already. I'll be able to find the way, I'm sure. Well then, if you'll excuse me, Masterine.
Masterine. Well, hello there. Hello. Oh, that's so cool. Damn, the graphics look so good. I mean, for an old game, you know, 2013 is pretty. Looks awesome.
Wait a minute. How does she know who I am?
Reen?
Oh, there's Alyssa.
Hey there, Elisa.
Alyssa.
Heading back to the dorm?
Yep. Emma and the others are staying a little longer to cram a little more. But I figured I'm not going to learn much more today, so I might as well call it a night and start prepping for tomorrow.
Right. Well, you're going my way, so what do you say we head back together?
Sure, okay.
Oh, playa from the Himalaya. You trying to get to know Alyssa.
Hey, it's not often the two of us get to walk back to the dorms together, is it?
Well, at least I got something good out of this downpour.
Is there even a filter between your brain and your mouth?
No need for that between friends. But you're in good company. My sister's asked me that before, too.
She must be a saint to have put up with you all these years. Anyway, how do you feel? All prepped and ready for our exams?
Not sure. I gave it the best I've got. Still, I've got that nagging feeling I could have hit the books a little harder. I wish I was as smart as you. Back when we took the entrance exam, only Emma and Makia scored higher than you, right?
Eustace came in a little higher than me, too. Back home, I usually came in near the top in exams. I guess that goes to show that Arabonia has no shortage of smart people.
No doubt about that. Bookworms pour in here from all corners of the Empire. You said you're from Ruhr, right? Coming out on top in a city that size is still pretty impressive.
I suppose, though that was just at the Sunday school level.
Wow.
Aren't you curious about, you know, my family and stuff?
You mean the mysterious Elisa R., agent of national intrigue? Well, yeah, of course I am. But you probably have good reasons for keeping it under wraps, so I don't want to pry.
It's not that major or anything. Especially compared to what you and Fee have told us about yourselves.
I've never really thought my family circumstances were a big deal. Though Fee's past sure came as a surprise. I wonder now, when I look at her, what her life in a Jaeger Corps must have been like.
It seems like Instructor Sarah knows more about her past than we do. Back at the entrance ceremony, I got the impression they'd met before.
Same. Oh, speaking of weird meetings, I ran into someone kind of strange earlier.
Oh?
Yeah, I was talking to her just before you called to me.
Ring told Alyssa about the woman in the maid uniform.
A maid who knew your name? This isn't the part where it turns out she knows you because you've tried to hit on her in town before, is it?
As if an upstanding guy like me could pull off the Casanova act. She seemed a couple years older than us, maybe 20 or so.
A maid in her early 20s.
Something wrong?
No, just thinking. There's no way it could really have been her. Mother keeps her far too busy to find the time to come here. Ahem. Anyway, maybe the upper class dorm has a new hire starting out or something?
Possibly.
Though that wouldn't explain how she knew your name. Maybe you're just more popular than you let on.
Ha.
If only.
The Legend of Heroes, Trails of Cold Steel. All right, so now it's Wednesday, midterms, day 1. The next day, the first of 4 grueling days of midterms exams begin. All right. It says Erebonian history question. The Middle Ages War of the Lions was brought to an end by Emperor Dracules. When did the war end? Alright guys, so I think it is July 952. I think it's that. We'll try it. It should be the right answer. The next one, let's see. It says art question. Mr. A wants to draw a rough colored watercolor image. Which of the following style would be most appropriate? Watercolor image. Probably a sketch. Then after a sketch, yeah, sketch. Okay, so day Thursday, midterm day 2. We'll go ahead and end this episode after the midterm, and then we'll continue on to the next one. But we'll see. It says military science question. Figure 1 depicts a military formation. What type of unit is currently advancing? Armored. It's armored. I know it's armored. I remember this one. Let's see. It says the following statements about ornaments all purport to be true. Which one is not? Allow art usage without quartz. I think that one. Let's see the next question. Maybe we'll get them all right. It says political economics question. Of the following laws enacted last year, which came into force first in Hemdale? I'm not gonna know this one, guys. I'm gonna have to go for a lifeline here. Hold on. I think it's the Imperial Public Transportation Act. Imperial Public Transportation Act. Yep, that's what it is. Baby. Yeah. We get a hundo. Alright, I think this is the last. Oh no, this is the final day. Midterm final day. Emergency CPR is divided into roughly 4 stages. A, check if the person is breathing. D, call for help in a loud voice. A, hold on. Check if the person is breathing. Check if the person is conscious first, then breathing. Then perform chest compression and rescue. D-A-C, yeah, it's that one. And we back to the future. Congratulations on making it through 4 days of exams. Very good, my friend. And what do you know? It looks like the rain ended right along with them. Clearly, this is the goddess way of rewarding you all for your hard work. I don't think that reasoning would stand up to scrutiny. Phew, I'm totally spent. It's over. You've worked really hard, Fee. Phew. Anyway, today's a free day, so take the chance to unwind and blow off all that pent-up exam stress. They'll post the results next Wednesday, so let's take it easy until then. But don't relax too much, because got your next practical exam next Wednesday afternoon too. Sigh, with all the intensive studying, I'm completely forgotten about that. You could stand to be a little more considerate with the timing of your announcement. So next Wednesday is when we'll know where we're going for our next field study. Yep, you'll be shipping out that weekend for another exotic trip. Anyway, make the most of tomorrow, everyone. You earned it at least one day off. I guess I should probably attend club practice once in a while. Oh, and one more thing. I've got some business to take care of out of town after we're all done here. I won't be back until tomorrow at night, so don't like burn the dorm down while I'm gone or anything. Of course not. We're adults. You know, we're gonna party hardy up in here. Do what we gotta do. Alright. Where we at? Wow. Music is so good in this game. The melody, so good. Oh yeah. That's my boy Reen and his friends. I wonder if I'm gonna get some new clothes, change the clothes up a little bit. We'll find out. We'll see if we can do it, baby.
Oh, now that the exams are over, I feel free as a bird. And I'll keep on soaring, at least until the results come back.
I sympathize, but personally, I've got a good feeling about these. How about you, Emma? How do you think you did?
Well, I don't think I did too badly, all things considered.
Just stop before you embarrass yourself.
We'll just have to wait and see what next week's results look like. Anyway, what do you think that was all about with Instructor Sarah?
Oh, you mean that whole thing about going out of town to meet someone? Going out of town? Won't be back until tomorrow night? It's almost as if...
She's going to meet her secret lover?
Impossible. The Empire hasn't yet turned out a man desperate enough to woo that alcoholic typhoon.
You have a point. I can't deny she's got the looks to snare a man, but that personality and that lifestyle...
You guys are terrible. Totally agreed, though.
Ouch. Not surprised to hear that from you, though, Reen. She always seems to dump the most work on you.
Will you be helping the student council again tomorrow?
That's the plan. Heck, I'm almost looking forward to being the student council's errand boy after holding up studying for so long.
Perhaps so.
Oh, please let us know if you plan on exploring the old schoolhouse.
Yeah, I'd be glad to lend a hand this time.
Thanks. Better watch out, though. I might take you up on that offer.
Ooh, looks like we're all up for a little exploration this time.
Heck yeah, and I'm up for a little grinding. Trying to get a little bit higher level, you know what I mean, Jelly Bean?
Come to think of it, where did Gaius run off to? He mentioned the principal wanted to have a word with him. You think he went there?
Oh, yeah. Wonder what that was about.
I hope he hasn't gotten into trouble. I mean, I doubt he would.
I have no idea. He and Laura left early too. I was kind of hoping we could all walk back to the dorm together for once. That sounds nice.
Hey, so this might just be my imagination, but do those two seem kind of awkward around each other to anyone else?
Really?
So you think so too? It seems like it started around the beginning of the month. I wonder if something happened then. It's like they've been avoiding each other ever since.
You say that, but I did not take either as the type to dwell on petty issues or misunderstandings.
Neither did I. We've been trying to suss out what the problem between them is, but so far, no luck.
I wonder if that's what that was all about.
Did you see something, Machias?
What happened?
Well, do you remember the day we gave our group reports on what happened during last month's field study? We gave a truthful account, including the part where Fee used an explosive to blast open the door to my cell.
Yeah?
That's when we found out that Fee used to be in a Jaeger Corps. That really threw me for a loop, but what does that have to do with Laura?
Well, when that came up, I couldn't help but notice Laura had a rather unpleasant expression. It flashed across her face for only a moment, though, so I wondered if I had just imagined it.
Interesting.
But even if we assume that's true, what reason would she have to be upset?
I can hardly hazard a guess.
We all have certain things we'd rather keep to ourselves. We even have a member of this very class who remains tight-lipped about her own family, after all.
True that.
Do you really have to drag me into this?
My apologies. I meant no offense. I do have my suspicions as to your lineage, however.
Really?
Ugh, you.
Now, getting angry won't accomplish anything.
Don't worry. We're not going to twist your arm into telling us. When you're ready to talk about it, we'll be ready to listen.
It's not like I'm trying to make a big deal out of it or anything. It's just, if everyone knew, it'd make things awkward between us, and I don't want that.
Welcome back, my lady.
Got her.
Huh?
There's the hot maid.
What? Sharon?
It's so delightful to see you again.
Oh, hey. It's that maid I ran into the other day.
You know her?
What are you doing here? She didn't. Mother didn't.
But of course, I was sent here at the behest of the chairman herself. Starting today, I will be assuming the position of caretaker for Class 7's dormitory.
Yeah, I'll take her. Hey, Sharon. Hottie, hottie.
It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance, everyone. My name is Sharon Krueger. I am a servant in the employ of the Rhineford household, Lady Elisa's family. I will do all I can to be of service to you, so please keep me informed of anything you might need.
Alright, we sure will. Chapter 3, Beyond the Railways. Alright, we reached Chapter 3, guys. Cool. And we're on a free day. It's so peaceful, man. It's so funny, like the trees don't move or nothing. That shows you this game is old. There's no wind in this game. There's like...
Whoa!
Man, they're getting like first class breakfast, man. Like, made for kings and queens.
Simply spectacular. Just how many different types of food are there here?
This looks more than edible.
I believe this is what they call an Imperial Breakfast?
Wow.
That's right, Emma. It's a traditional Erebonian style of breakfast. I must apologize. It's taken me some time to familiarize myself with this kitchen, so my cooking has been a bit lackluster.
Come now, Sharon. Your skill is something to be praised. This is far more colorful and varied than the breakfast served in my own home.
I would compare this spread favorably with the breakfast served in the Duke's household.
I'm honored that you think so. I've also brewed both tea and coffee if anyone would like some.
I get the feeling Elisa is less than impressed with the meal.
It sounds like they had a big argument yesterday.
Not a chance! I thought I'd finally gotten away from her. I'm not going to let her have her way this time.
My lady, please. I truly don't believe the chairman sent me to keep an eye on you like that. She simply sent me so that her beloved daughter might have fewer inconveniences in her daily life.
I can take perfectly good care of myself. Thank you very much.
Yeah, they were arguing.
Oh, fine. I'll take this up with her myself then. Is she in the office at corporate today, or is she out on inspection or something?
I believe she'll be dining with the Ministry of Railways president in the capital today. After that, she'll be continuing her inspection tour, so she won't be back in Ruhr for another 5 days.
Does she ever slow down? I'm surprised she doesn't burn through a pair of shoes a week. Anyway, I'm not going to take this lying down. She's stuck her nose into things one too many times.
I can't believe that R actually stood for Elisa Rhineford. And from the sound of it, her mother's the company chairman too.
Yeah, Wasn't expecting that Elisa's mom is basically in charge of the continent's biggest industrial company. Her family's probably got more money than most of the aristocracy. I can see why she'd want to keep her family under wraps, what with all the nobles here.
Anyway, I object to everything about this. Considering how busy Mother is, I'm sure she needs your assistance far more than I do.
I knew it. You're really concerned about her, aren't you? The way you two care so much for each other deep down is one of the reasons I'm so proud to serve you.
That's preposterous.
Oh, my lady, I almost forgot to mention that I made plenty of your favorite apricot jam. Would you like me to spread some on your toast?
Ooh, really?
Got her.
Stop treating me like a child. Though yes, I would like some jam.
It's almost heartwarming to watch.
Looks like Sharon's got her number.
That was awesome. After beginning the day with Sharon's Imperial Breakfast, the members of Class 7 left to go about their daily routine. Meanwhile, Ree went to check the task the Students' Council has given him for the day. Alright. Here you go, Reen. Alright, let's do this. Student Council task. It says, Old Schoolhouse. We're doing that. Born to be Orbital. We're going to do that. That's required. And the Secret Admirer. I'm not doing that. Hey, request from George and Angelica. It's about the Orbital bike too. Wonder what they need my help with. Looks like I'll have to swing by the engineering club before I head to the old schoolhouse. Of course. Well, this is the first sun I've seen in days, so I might as well make the most of it. Alright, let's do this. Let's do this. Beautiful, guys. Beautiful. Alright, man. This is a good stopping point. In the next episode, we're gonna tackle these quests. Thank you for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.